The 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 is breaking away from the downsizing and hybrid trend sweeping through the truck industry. While competitors move towards smaller turbocharged engines and mild hybrids, GMC is doubling down on what truck enthusiasts still love most: a naturally aspirated V8 with real muscle. The latest Sierra 1500 brings back the legendary 6.2-liter V8, delivering a thunderous 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. This engine doesn't rely on turbos, electric assist, or cylinder deactivation. Instead, it focuses purely on mechanical strength, smooth response, and that unmistakable V8 sound that defines an American truck. GMC's decision to retain a full-time V8 in its flagship pickup speaks volumes about what its customers value: durability, raw torque, and authenticity. Let's explore how this 2026 Sierra 1500 redefines traditional power while still meeting modern expectations for refinement and performance. The return of the 6.2-liter beast. GMC's 6.2-liter Ecotec 3 V8 has been a cornerstone of its lineup for over a decade. But the 2026 version isn't just carried over, it's been refined, re-engineered, and strengthened. The engine block retains its robust aluminum construction for weight savings, but engineers have improved internal cooling and redesigned the heads for better airflow. The result is a stronger mid-range torque curve and more consistent power under heavy loads. Gone are any systems that deactivate cylinders or compromise sound and response. This V8 runs on all 8 cylinders, all the time. It's a purist's engine, simple, direct, and brutally effective. GMC Powertrain Chief Engineer Tom Williamson explains, "We know our customers. They don't want half an engine running part of the time. The 6.2-liter V8 for 2026 is built for full-time power. No shortcuts, no compromises." It's our statement to the truck world that the V8 is alive and well. Performance that delivers the real truck feel, with 420 horsepower on tap and a massive 460 pound-feet of torque. The 2026 Sierra 1500 offers one of the strongest naturally aspirated engines in its class. The truck's acceleration is instant and muscular, pulling confidently even with a heavy trailer in tow. On the road, the Sierra 1500's V8 delivers a refined yet raw experience. There's a deep, throaty growl under throttle and a smooth hum at cruising speeds. Power comes on linearly, no turbo lag, no artificial power delivery, just pure mechanical force. Paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, shifts are crisp and gear selection is smarter than ever. The gearbox keeps the V8 in its sweet spot, allowing quick downshifts for overtaking or hill climbs. Independent testers estimate a 0-60 mph time of 5.7 seconds, an impressive number for a full-size truck with real work capability. When properly equipped, towing capacity exceeds 13,000 pounds, putting it on par with heavy-duty rivals. Automotive journalist Ryan Cole, who tested the truck earlier this year, said, "The 2026 Sierra's V8 doesn't just perform, it feels alive. Every time you press the gas pedal, you get that classic surge of torque that only a big displacement engine can provide. It's raw and honest, and that's what truck people want." Expert insight: why GMC refused to downsize. In an era when automakers are rushing to replace V8s with smaller turbocharged 6s, GMC's move stands out as bold and deliberate. The company's research showed that a large portion of Sierra buyers were frustrated by the disappearance of full-time V8s in rival models. Many felt modern trucks had lost their mechanical character and long-term dependability. GMC decided to give those customers exactly what they asked for: a simple, naturally aspirated powerhouse that feels built to last. Dr. Alan Mendez, an automotive engineering professor at the University of Michigan, explains why this decision makes technical sense too. Turbocharged engines produce big power on paper, but they're complex systems with more potential points of failure. A large displacement, naturally aspirated V8 offers predictable performance and long-term reliability. GMC's 6.2-liter is a perfect example of old-school engineering optimized for today. In other words, this isn't nostalgia, it's practicality. GMC knows that truck buyers use their vehicles hard, towing, hauling, and working in demanding environments. The 6.2-liter V8 simplicity makes it easier to maintain and more consistent under extreme conditions. Built for work, tuned for comfort. The 2026 Sierra 1500's chassis has been retuned to handle the V8's torque, while improving comfort and control. GMC updated the suspension geometry, stiffened key mounting points, and recalibrated the adaptive damping system. The result is a truck that feels stable and confident, whether towing a boat or driving empty. Ride quality remains smooth even with larger 22-inch wheels, thanks to improved shock tuning and better weight distribution. Inside, the Sierra 1500 continues to push into luxury territory. The cabin materials, fit, and finish rival many premium SUVs, yet everything feels durable and practical. The available Denali Ultimate trim takes things even further, with massaging leather seats, real metal trim, and a 13.4-inch touchscreen paired with a 12.3-inch driver display. Despite the luxury, the truck's soul remains pure. GMC hasn't tried to disguise its identity. The Sierra still sounds and drives like a traditional truck, not a gadget-filled crossover. Truck analyst Jordan Ellis summed it up well. What makes the 2026 Sierra 1500 special is its balance. You get the refinement of a luxury vehicle and the raw strength of a classic V8 truck. It's powerful, smooth, and mechanically honest. Towing and off-road powerhouse. The 6.2-liter V8 transforms the Sierra into a serious performer in both towing and off-road applications. With maximum towing of over 13,000 pounds and payload capacity exceeding 2,000 pounds, this truck is built for real work. GMC also expanded its off-road lineup for 2026. The AT4X trim benefits most from the V8's torque, pairing it with a robust four-wheel drive system, locking differentials, and Multimatic DSSV dampers. The powertrain's consistent torque delivery makes crawling over rocks and steep inclines effortless. And the V8's throttle control allows precise modulation during technical terrain. Unlike turbocharged engines that rely on boost pressure, the Sierra's naturally aspirated setup delivers immediate response, a huge advantage when traction is critical. Off-road specialist and tuner Greg Matthews commented after testing the new AT4X, "No turbo lag, no weird surges, just smooth, predictable torque." The 6.2-liter gives you total control off-road. It's the kind of setup that builds confidence with every climb. Soundtrack of strength. One of the defining features of the 2026 Sierra 1500's V8 is its sound. GMC engineers spent significant time tuning the exhaust system to achieve a deep, authentic tone without excessive cabin noise. The truck uses an active exhaust system, but not for gimmicks. It's tuned purely for acoustics, maintaining a clean, natural rumble. Under full throttle, it roars with confidence, while at cruising speeds, it settles into a mellow hum. This isn't fake digital sound pumped through the speakers. It's the real mechanical rhythm of a well-tuned V8. Performance engineer Melissa Tran said it best. "We wanted every driver to feel connected to the engine. That sound is part of the experience. It's real, it's powerful, and it reminds you you're driving a truck that means business. Technology that enhances the experience." Although GMC is embracing traditional power, the 2026 Sierra 1500 is still one of the most technologically advanced pickups on the market. The Super Cruise hands-free driving system now supports trailering, allowing for semi-autonomous highway towing. Multiple exterior cameras give 360-degree visibility, and the truck's smart trailer integration automatically detects and calibrates braking and sway control systems. Inside, the infotainment system runs on Google built-in software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The layout is intuitive and designed for truck users, with large virtual buttons and responsive voice commands. The digital instrument cluster can display engine vitals like oil pressure, coolant temperature, and torque distribution. Data that's especially useful for those who use their trucks for heavy work. Expert perspective. The future of the V8. Many experts believe GMC's decision to keep the V8 alive in 2026 could influence other brands to rethink their downsizing strategies. As more buyers grow skeptical of complex turbo and hybrid systems, the simplicity and strength of a large, naturally aspirated engine are becoming attractive again. Dr. Mendez predicts, V8s aren't going extinct, they're evolving. Manufacturers that focus on refining their existing engines rather than replacing them entirely can deliver both performance and reliability. GMC's 6.2 liters is a model of how to do it right. In terms of emissions compliance, GMC has improved catalytic converter efficiency, combustion mapping, and air-fuel ratios, keeping the engine within modern standards without adding hybrid systems or cutting cylinders. This means owners still get full V8 power without worrying about excessive complexity or reliability trade-offs. Compared to the competition, Ford F-150, the 5.0 V8 still exists, but Ford is shifting its focus to smaller twin-turbo V6s and hybrids. GMC's 6.2-wheeler outguns it by 20 horsepower and feels more robust under load. Ram 1500, Ram's famous Hemi, is being retired, replaced by the twin-turbo Hurricane 6-cylinder. It's powerful but lacks the V8's character and proven reliability. Toyota Tundra, Toyota's turbocharged hybrid V6, offers great torque but lacks the visceral connection of a big, naturally aspirated engine. GMC now stands almost alone as a brand, still proudly offering a pure V8 option in its top-tier half-ton truck, a rarity that appeals to traditional truck owners who refuse to settle for less. The verdict: a celebration of authentic power. The 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 isn't just another facelifted pickup. It's a celebration of real power, a commitment to the drivers who believe that trucks should sound, feel, and perform like trucks. With 420 horsepower, relentless torque, and no gimmicky systems interfering with performance, the Sierra's 6.2-liter V8 is as close to mechanical perfection as modern regulations allow. It's smooth, strong, and incredibly satisfying to drive. From towing to off-roading to daily driving, the Sierra 1500 proves that traditional engineering still has a place in the modern age. It's a truck built with heart, backed by real expertise, and tuned for those who want the full 8-cylinder experience, not half measures. In an industry obsessed with change, GMC has chosen to perfect what already works. The 2026 Sierra 1500 stands as a reminder that sometimes the old ways are still the best ways, especially when they come with 420 horses under the hood. Final thought: the 2026 Sierra 1500's monster V8 isn't just an engine. It's a promise that real power, real sound, and real strength will never go out of style.